Hey guys, we're doing an oil change on my budget Ram, which is a 2015 Ram 1500. Now, the oil change isn't necessarily a budget oil change. We're running 5W20, but it's royal purple and it's 7 quarts, which is already a lot. And then we're running a Mopar filter on it. So it's not necessarily a budget oil change, but I want to try something different in this one. It's raining. I got my onesie on. So let's just jump into this and get it done. The first thing on doing any oil changes is to make sure that the engine is warm. I let this thing run for 5-10 minutes before driving it up on the ramps. Also, ramps, you don't necessarily have to have ramps or jack stands. Since this is a four-wheel drive truck, if you're small enough, you can fit underneath it and you can do the job yourself that way. But having it up in the air makes life so much easier. This truck takes 7 quarts, so you got to make sure that your drain pan can handle 7 quarts. I bought this pan at Walmart. I think it's like a 10 quart oil pan or something like that. I forget. But make sure it's big enough so you don't make a big old mess. Now, as you can see, we're outside. We just moved a couple days ago, so we don't have a garage, so we're doing everything out in the elements. This truck's definitely due for an oil change, so we had to get it done, even if it's raining on me. Now we got the Cobalt tools out. We are going to be getting a 13 mil. You can use a 13 millimeter or a 1/2 inch. It'll get the job done. And you need some way to get the oil filter off. As you can see, I got my claw out front. If you have strong enough hands, you can get it off with with your hands. Good on you. But I use that claw. It makes life so much easier. I'm using a 13 mil here. You can use a 13 mil or a 1/2 inch socket. Just make sure you're using the right size, because if you round these bad boys off, you'll be in trouble. So we're draining it out. It's a little dark, but it's not too bad. These full synthetics, and man, you can get a lot of miles out of these things. And it didn't use any oil. We got 7 quarts in when we did the oil change and 7 quarts out, so that's a good sign. When you're tightening it up, just get it good and tight. Don't overdo it. Don't go He-Man on the thing. Just get it tight and snug. The oil filter is on the front of the engine. It's on the passenger side of the engine. I use this claw. It's hard to get a video camera of it up in there. It's a little tight. It's really not that bad if you didn't have a camera blocking your way. But just get it loose and just watch your hands. Again, like I said earlier in this video, is you got to get these engines warm. Well, you basically burn your hands when you try to remove these things. And here it comes. Yep. I'm dropping the oil filter here. Just be careful. Again, you can see the oil just getting everywhere, all over the front end. I put the new filter on. I filled it up since it is going straight up. You can put oil in it. Make sure you oil the gasket, the ring on the filter, and you can put it right back up in there, nice and pretty. Just hand tight. That'll be good. And now it's just cleanup time. Get everything out from underneath the truck and head up to the top and start filling some oil. Now on top, underneath the hood, we're filling up some oil. We're running that Royal Purple 5W20. This jug right here is actually 5 quarts, and then obviously you just need 2 more quarts separately. The funnel I'm using actually has a filter in it, and it makes the oil go down extremely slow. It's kind of annoying, but it gets the job done. But what I did was I only put 6 quarts in. I'm going to fire the engine up. We're going to back it off, get it level, and we're going to check the fluid level and see where we're at. We have 6 quarts in it. I'm checking the dipstick right on the add mark. So I'm going to grab 1 more quart. We're going to add that quart in. We're going to put us at 7 quarts. It's nice. This engine has got 64,000 miles on it. I got 7 quarts out of it when I drained it. So we're not using any. We're not leaking any. So far, so good with this 5.7 liter. All right, so totally forgot to record this last part, but we need to reset the light. Mine's already reset, but I want to show you how to do it. So put the key in, do not fire the vehicle up, just turn the key on. Now we want to find the screen, so you want to go back. Yeah, I know, we don't have sensors in there. So you go back, come here. We want to go down to vehicle info. Okay, you're using this to get to it. Oil temp, we want to go down and find oil life. So I already set mine, but you want to hold the right button. Okay, well, hold it. Okay, and then scroll down to yes. And then hit the right button again, and you're good to go. That'll reset your oil. You can go back to whatever you want. So we should be good. If you guys have any questions or comments, don't be afraid to leave them in the comments section below. All right, guys. God bless.